You just got around the criticism in the YouTube comments there when you eventually win it. That was so genius.
Welcome to Who Said That? 5 comedians armed with all we've got left at the moment. The depressing realisation that Tiger King, some postman dressed up as a clown, and the beginning of Captain Tom was over a year ago. Oh, and the knowledge of each other's terrible brains. Starting in today are Thanyia Moore, Rhys James, Jess Fostekew, and who lets the dog sleep in her bed? It is Lauren Pattison. That's right, isn't it, Lauren? I read the other day that you trained the dog to sleep in its basket and now you're pissed off that it sleeps in its basket.
That's the thing. Everybody was like, don't let the dog sleep in your bed, don't let the dog sleep in your bed. But I'm soft, so I let the dog sleep in my bed. But obviously now he's like really clingy, so I've untrained him to sleep in his basket. But now he sleeps in his basket. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why don't you come sleep with me? Like,
Jess, have you got a dog?
No dog.
You've got a child, though?
1 human, 2 cats, yeah.
Rank the 2 cats and the human in sort of most favourite to least favourite.
How much I love them most to least? God, I'm just thinking about whether or not my partner's going to listen to this. I should be more worried about whether my son's going to, shouldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I think that answers it. Him most. There's just a little bit more going on. You get a little bit more back. Then there's a sort of very cuddly, greedy cat I've got a lot of empathy for. And then there's like a really good-looking, thick cat. Who doesn't shut up? So yeah.
How are you spelling thick?
To her, curly cur, kicking car.
Okay, kicking car. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So it's a good-looking cat, though. It's good-looking and thick.
She's so good-looking. Yeah, she's hot shit.
Basic as shit, though.
Whoa, she's amazing to look at. But I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it leads me to say hello to Rhys James.
Yeah. Very thick. Absolutely stunning. Famously
would you take that?
Stunning.
What would you prefer to be? What would you prefer to be? Thick and good-looking, or ugly and clever? What would you go for?
Ooh.
Oh, thick and good-looking, 100%. If you're good-looking, you can do what you want. No one cares. You can get away with anything. I wouldn't be here if I was good-looking, but I'm famously very clever, so I've had to come and do your show.
Thanyia, what would you go for? Good-looking and thick, or like you? No, not like you are, because that basically I'm just about to say. I forgot half of it was an insult.
Yeah, my nose is bleeding. It hurts. I'd definitely go for ugly and smart, for sure. Because then you can do so many things under the radar, because no one's looking at you because you're ugly. Yeah. So you can get away with so much more. When you're attractive, everyone's looking at what you're not doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I think as comics, like, no one wants to be the hottest comic, do they?
No,
but
some people do. The point is, if you're good looking, you don't have to be a comic. That's the point. You don't have to go out there and seek all this approval all day. You're getting it constantly in Instagram likes.
And also, a good-looking comic, where? That's the same.
There's a bit. Joel Dommett? Joel
Dommett.
No, I was joking, guys. Clearly, I've got to work on myself.
Who else? Lauren, top 3 fittest comics.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Back away, Lauren.
No one going in.
I am very single. I don't care.
Oh, you're not to go out with a comedian.
Oh, yeah. But it's nice to objectify them. Ian Sterling, I objectify all the time. He's a good looking
Really?
Wow, she's gone with really that shocked. And that's in the edit, is it?
No, wait.
I'm sending this. You know who I'm sending this to first? Laura Whitmore.
To be fair, she's the queen of be kind, so she can't do anything. But also...
Anyway, you've not let Lauren answer the question. Lauren, top 3 male or female comics?
Okay. Olga Koch. She's so hot. Love Olga.
Fit.
I thought it was the dog coming. I thought the dog was going to be like, here's my favourite comic. Oh, it is. Hi, Ralph. Hello. You come and say hello.
He heard Olga and was like, I'm in.
Here's Ralph.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, big fan of Joel Dommett.
Yeah. Who else? Tell me who else. Oh, who else do you think's hot? Whisper it. Catherine Bohart, yeah, I agree. Beautiful. See, I'm playing it safe here and naming all women. And who's the third one? Janine Harouni, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Rhys, do you disagree with any of those names?
I think my internet's gone a bit weird.
Yes, Rhys.
Mo Gilligan, Greg Davis, and Joel Dommett. That's my top three. Something for everyone in there.
Okay.
Maybe that's what this show should be. Let's do the next question. Rhys, 3 ugliest comedians. Go.
Oh, easy. Present company excluded. Right.
No, don't answer. Oh God,
I'll send it in an email.
What's brilliant about that? He's got those in his head as well.
I'll put it on my blog. You'll see.
This show is not all about objectifying comedians. This show is about lying. Basically, Lauren and Jess have played the game before. Rhys and Thanyia haven't. Incredibly straightforward. Each contestant takes it in turn to ask a question. The answers will then be texted directly to me and only me. I will read them out, and the questioner will receive points for every answer they pair with an answerer. Thanyia, does that make sense?
Yes.
Rhys James, does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Lauren and Jess, have you forgotten?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Lauren Pattison,
Yes.
we are in with question number 1, which is you, please.
What is a bad trait that you have that you would change about yourself if you could?
Oh.
Excellent noises, people. I love this.
Okay.
I love that we've all got enough that we have to choose one of them.
Oh no, where to
That
begin?
was a bad trait. What is your sole bad trait?
Is there
What
a
is an
word
example of one
limit?
of your many? Yeah. Got to fit in a WhatsApp, yeah?
Lauren, what I'm interested in with you is what is a bad trait about yourself that you wouldn't change, even if you could?
Oh, I'm quite manipulative. Yeah, but not in a bad. Well, I suppose in a but because I'm like little and tiny and stuff, I think I can like get away with shit like that kind of manipulative, like the kind of manipulative that it's not gaslighty, but it's still like 5 years down the line, you're like, she really robbed me of a lot of snacks.
Is it mainly snack-based manipulation?
Like attention and food and treats. I'm just like a puppy. Yeah.
Is that why you and Ralph get on so well?
Pretty much. Yeah. We were good. That's the thing. I use the dog now for people. Like, he's very good at winning people around. We're a little team. So that's what a bad trait that I wouldn't change, because it's not too badly manipulative.
I mean, that's it, right? I mean, I know you. You've got no more bad traits, mate. That's it.
I think I'm too emotional. Like, too emotional. I've been watching Lord of the Rings to impress a boy. Different boy from when I was on last time, Mark, but not.
Thank you very much.
He is a bad egg. We do not like.
Oh, what, the new one?
No, the old one.
Oh,
Bad
the old
egg.
one can fuck off.
The old one can fuck right off with his Ant and Dec autobiography.
That's a
Is
red
that like,
flag,
so
isn't it?
can
That's
I,
one
like, is
textbook
that,
red flag.
oh, right. So it's a genuine, that's real. Well, that's not like a phrase women use.
No.
Like he had an Ant and Dec autobiography.
So
It's
I
not
was
like a
filming
secret
that,
code of like, well, you don't want to go out of him.
Euphemism
He's a
for-
real Ant and Dec autobiography reader, trust me. All right, you don't
I
want
was
anyone
filming that BBC gig in Bristol, and Mark was doing the warm-up, and I brought this guy, and just like, we're sat in the green room with the other acts, and he just whips out Ant and Dec's autobiography and starts reading it, and I was like, dude, there's people here.
Oh, that's such a power play. What a great
Just to
power
let you know,
play.
Rhys, Ant and Dec's autobiography is not code apart from when it's prefaced with whips out, and that means his penis.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He whips out his A&D. Anyway,
He sent me a lot of unsolicited pictures of Ant and Dec's autobiography, actually.
a lot of deck pics.
Yes, please. There we go.
Lauren Pattison, I have got 3 answers for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Answer number 1. I've got one nipple that looks like Amber Rudd.
Nice.
Okay. Answer number 2. I'm too honest on panel shows, and my name is Jess Fostekew. Answer number 3. I would change my intense need to know answers. Sometimes there aren't answers, and that's life. But I can't move on if there is no answers. Or I need to clean my nose out every morning and night without fail.
Oh, who's got a dirty nose? I'm also going to have to look up a picture of Amber Rudd just for nipple reference. Amber Rudd. Amber Rudd. Whose nipples look most like Amber Rudd?
Sorry, why? I don't understand. You're looking at the picture to see what Amber Rudd looks like.
Yeah.
And that's going to help you decide whose nipples.
Yeah, who's got the most Amber Ruddy nipples?
Yeah, but you have to have seen their nipples.
I got a good imagination, Mark.
And also, all 6 of their nipples, because only one looks like Amber Rudd.
Why do I feel like I would have Amber Rudd nipples? She's blonde. She looks like she means business. She's got quite sad eyes in some of the photos.
Sad.
Right, I'm going
That's
for
so funny.
Rhys for the last one because it was long and Rhys is smart and knows lots of words.
I would change my intensity to no answers. Sometimes there aren't answers, and that's life, but I can't move on if there is no answer. Or I need to clean my nose out every morning and night without fail. You're going Rhys.
That seems like a Rhys. That could be Rhys.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
So that means I'm going to go for the Jess Fostekew as Thanyia. Think she's tricking me. And then I'm going to go for Jess with Amber Rudd nipple.
Okay. You have got 1 correct.
That's 1. That's good.
But that's all you've got right. You've only got, and she's now itching, said Amber Rudd nipple, to show that you got right. You were right. Jess Fostekew has got just the 1 nipple that looks like Amber Rudd.
See?
And the other 2?
What, the other 2 nipples? Or
Yeah, what do the other 2 nipples look like, Jess?
The other 2 nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the other one's looks like a nipple, but the one that I just think in pictures, Amber Rudd often looks like this.
Yeah.
Like her head's often a little bit to the side. She's quite teethy, but it's quite a sort of square mouth. And it's these sort of sad, almost somehow jowly eyes. And in an unrelaxed state, one of my nipples does go like that.
In an unrelaxed
State of tension, chilliness, or otherwise.
Well, there you go. That's just.
I'm going to search Amber Rudd. actually.
Brilliant. I'm going to search Amber Rudd after this as well.
Okay.
But Lauren, that was the only one you got right.
Yeah.
You thought that Rhys was the long answer.
yeah.
Rhys was game playing you right from the
Of
beginning.
course, Rhys was the sneak. Of course.
Come on. How did you not get that? Sneaking around all the time?
And
I'm not even on this Zoom.
And Thanyia just has an intense need to know answers, but also has to clean your nose out every morning and night.
Yeah.
I do.
When you,
What's
I don't
up
know,
there?
what do you mean by clean your nose out? I don't know. If I
Like,
want to
take everything out. Get it out. I hate feeling it.
What
What's
with
in
the
there?
Fix Vapor Rub? What do you get up there to get it empty?
My hand, just
Whole hand?
raw dog it. Just bareback, no
Raw dog it.
condom.
Amazing.
Raw dog it. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Just straight in and back out. And when you want to go around the back, you've got to use a little one because the circumference here is too wide. Just got to get up there and get it out. All of this takes place in the shower, by the way, but it happens every day. And it has to happen. If I don't, you'll find me like on the street doing it because I've forgotten, but I have to do it.
Do other people clean out their nose? Like,
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the shower, one of those in the shower every morning.
Okay.
Doing that in the shower like a footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels great. But I'm not like putting a whole hand up there. I'm not, to put it in a certain way,
Fist
raw
in your
dogging it.
face. Yeah.
Lauren Pattison, you got 1 point.
Nice.
I get to give out bonus points on each round. I'm giving 1 bonus point to Amber Rudd.
Yeah.
Just for the abuse that she has suffered. Not even Amber Rudd nipple, just Amber Rudd herself gets 1 point. So as we go into question number 2, which is Thanyia Moore. Thanyia, your question, please.
My question is, if you could choose your parents, who would you choose?
Thanyia, have you got the full complement of parents?
I feel like I've got good parents. I'm very proud of them. They've done well.
So
My
you're not
mum's the
changing?
soul. I would probably check. It depends. I think. See, I thought about this, and I thought, in the beginning, great pairing, awesome job. Between my teens, definitely could have done without mum. Stuck with dad. Found a new mum for sure. Now I'm in my late 30s, about to be 40. Definitely need mum. Dad's don't know what's going on with that guy. So
what's dad's name?
Noel.
Noel, strong dad name.
Strong. Christmas name, born in April. Let's
And mum's name?
Joyce.
Joyce.
Strong.
Joyce is a strong
mum
name.
stuff.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a Joyce, do you?
You don't fuck. I found that out the hard way, Jess. Not a Joyce from South East London. No, you bloody don't.
You do not fuck with Joyce. I have got some answers. Answer number 1. Change your parents. Who would you choose? Prue Leith and Banksy.
Oh, wait, who's Prue?
From Great British Bake Off.
I haven't watched this. Oh no, I haven't watched that.
She's.
Oh, her. Is that her name? I don't know why I always called her Kathy. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I did that. But are we not getting a Kathy? Do we not see a Kathy? Okay.
She's a bit of a Kathy, but she's a Prue.
Yeah. Oh, I like her as well. Okay, go.
Okay, answer number 2.
Yeah.
Skin from Skunk Anansie.
Yes.
And Mark Rylance.
And Mark who?
Mark Rylance.
Okay.
Looks like a Kathy.
Oh. Okay.
And answer number 3, Mother, the Scottish, well, it was fucking one of Yaz woman, feisty and to the point. Father, Stanley Tucci, think he'd buy you cigs and booze and not tell mum when you got too drunk at a house party and sick on the carpet.
Stanley Tucci is all the things. Let's just say that. Okay, so I think Stanley Tucci and Scottish. What was the sentence?
Scottish. Well, it was fucking one of yours, woman.
Yeah. Is Jess.
Okay, happy with that. Prue Leith and Banksy.
That's Rhys.
You sound really disappointed in Rhys about that.
That's Rhys. Prue Leith and Banksy. Like 2 people who probably wouldn't even be on the same bus, much less the same bed, to even make the child. That's Rhys.
Okay, so you think I could only have been formed by some sort of freak concoction of worlds colliding?
No, I think you think you could only have been formed.
Oh, right, because I believe I'm a superhero. Right, got it.
And so that leaves you with Skin from Skunk Anansie and Mark Rylance, which is Lauren.
Yes, because Skin, I mean, I just feel like the people she's mentioned only go so far as in terms of age, which would mean the person who suggests them is trying to throw me off by suggesting someone who they think is old, but because Lauren's a baby and everyone else has been around a lot longer than Lauren, Skin is kind of like, it's like, okay, babes.
Do you know what I like about you, Thanyia? I like the fact you've not played this game before and you've given it a lot of thought. You've really thought about all these. Most of your answers were bullshit, mate. Absolutely terrible. The only one you got right was the... hold on. No, hold on. Which one did you get right? So you went Prue and Banksy. You went Rhys.
Yes.
And that was absolutely correct. He does think he's some sort of superhero.
That's not what. Sorry, that's not why I went for that. It's not. Let's not just commit to yes, and your rationale that Rhys is the most arrogant man in England is correct.
And what's your rationale then?
Well, I'm pretty special, wouldn't you say? One, Prue as a mother, delicious. Two,
Delicious.
I want to know who Banksy is. What a way to find out. He's my dad.
Yes.
Or you could be like a lot of people and just never find out.
Yeah, exactly. And imagine keeping that secret as well. Everyone, my dad could beat up your dad. Yeah, well, my dad doesn't matter, actually. I can't go any further than that.
And then you basically got Lauren and Jess around the wrong way.
Yeah.
So, Jess, you went Skin from Skunk and Nancy and Mark Rylance.
Yeah. What I've done there is because I read the question as who would be your fantasy parents? Who do you think would make the most incredible spawn? So I just went for the two most talented and incredibly, exceptionally good-looking people I could think of. Baby together. He's got the most kindly eyes.
He
And
has.
she's sort of perfect, isn't she? So
I love
yeah.
That makes
I'm
sense
happy
to
with
me.
that. I'm absolutely happy with that. Lauren Pattison,
Yeah.
you went. So Stanley Tucci, happy with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the Scottish, well, it was fucking one of yours, woman.
Yeah.
This is an actual person.
You know the video where she's like, they're like, I'm going to sing Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd. And then the mom comes in and she was like, who's done a shit in the toilet and hasn't flushed it? It was fucking one of us.
I should have seen that. I should have seen that.
Yeah.
Should
Love
have
it.
seen that.
Have you never seen it, Mark?
No.
I'll send
Yes,
it to
you
after.
have. You must have seen it.
Anyway, Thanyia, you get 1 point.
Oh man, do I get a
Join with
bonus
Amber
for
Rudd.
being thinking about it and breaking it
No,
down?
you don't. I get to give out the bonus point, and I'm giving the bonus point to Amber Rudd. Amber Rudd gets
Yeah.
the
play.
bonus point. So
I'll take it.
I think at the moment, Amber Rudd is in the lead with 2. Lauren Pattison and Tanya Moore have 1 point each. Rhys James, Jess Fostekew have 0 points. But Rhys, you get 3. You go into the lead now, mate.
Perfect. All right. I'm
Okay,
Amber.
so
I'm
this is your
coming for you.
question, please.
What would you do if you were Rhys James for a day?
Ooh.
I'm just looking for ideas. I've got nothing on. I don't know what to do with myself. So I'll just, any kind of inspiration would be helpful.
And just to
You're
let you know,
actually a mess.
this is spelt RHYS, so not the England right back.
Not the England and Chelsea right back. It's pretty obvious what you'd do if you were him. You would go to training and be a millionaire. If you were me, here's a few things you might need to know. I have access to this shed and nothing else. Good luck.
I've got some answers for you.
Okay.
I've not read these, by the way, so good luck.
Okay.
Because this is basically what 3 people think of you.
Yeah.
So this is answer number 1. If I was Rhys James for a day, I would shed stuff, make a pie.
Right. Okay. Shed stuff, as in do stuff in the shed, or like a snake?
It just says shed stuff.
Okay. I would
Can't
shed
read
stuff.
into what they said.
Okay,
Answer number 2. I'd bread myself, get nude, roll myself in flour, roll myself in egg, roll myself in breadcrumbs. Done.
Love it.
Okay.
Answer number 3. If I was Rhys James for a day, I would shave my hair off and try and fit in with a band.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the ideas, everyone. As I said, I was looking for some ideas. I can't shave my hair off because I would look like a bird that's just been born. So I won't do that. I try and fit in with a band. I mean, it's a very strange word. Shave my hair off.
I will read
It's
it
like-
as it's written.
Yeah.
Shave my hair off and try fit in with a band.
That sounds like something out of a French textbook. It's like okay. Well, what was the first one? Shed stuff and
Shed stuff. Shed stuff, just to let you know, because you're going into this quite forensically. Shed stuff written lowercase, then a full stop, and then make a pie, all lowercase as well. Shed stuff, full stop,
make a pie. Thanyia is my guess.
Right.
Oh, Rhys.
And then, well, okay, that's wrong. Okay, and then what? And then it was shave my head and try and fit in with the band. And the other one was bread myself.
Bread myself, get new, roll myself in flour, roll myself in egg, roll myself in breadcrumbs. Done.
Jess. I'm going with Jess.
Okay.
And then shave my head and try and fit in with a. Yeah, actually, Can I swap?
You can. You're not locked down, mate. You've not locked yourself down. You can swap if you want.
Shave my head, try and fit in with a band. Thanyia. Shed stuff, make a pie. Lauren. Final answers. And Jess, bread yourself. I'm committed to that one.
Rhys James. The real Rhys James. 3 out of 3, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah.
3 out
Come
of
on.
3.
Suck it, Amber Rudd.
I really thought I brought out of the box
Very
as well.
nice.
Oh, yes. And what a twat. Changed it as well. Oh, I knew it. Bloody knew it.
Really great.
So-
Good curveball there.
Lawrence, when I said Lawrence the second time, it just sounded like Lauren. Shed stuff, make a pie.
Yeah, I could suddenly hear it. I could suddenly hear it in the accent.
Yeah.
It sounded so different when I imagined everyone's accents. And I was like, yeah.
Shave my hair and try. I'm guessing Thanyia meant try and fit in with a band. I don't know what band. What band were you thinking about? Just any band?
Just any band. I was going down the rock way, to be honest. I thought everybody had shaved hair. I was going down
Did you
the...
mean like try and actually become a member of the band, or just sort of fit in with them?
Just hang around near them.
I was happy for him to just hang around the garage or the shed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't... I'm no
Got it.
offense, Rhys. You're very funny, but I don't see musical talents. I just see you fitting in.
Yeah. Just shave my head, linger around a band.
Yeah.
Hope
I
to go
can see that
undetected.
being a thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Jessica Fostekew.
Yeah. After you've breaded yourself. Yeah.
So are you making some? I was thinking about this and trying to think, is this an actual like a thing that you're trying to make? Like, are you trying to turn
I
Rhys
was
into...
thinking of it more from it wasn't a sort of cannibal thought. I just thought if I was Rhys for the day, I'd take the opportunity to do something sort of quite visceral and ASMR-y, like, because I don't have to live with the lingering grossness of knowing that I've been rolled in food, because I'd get my body back the next day. You get a chance to spend a bit of time nudie and carefree, because it's not your bod, only for a day. And I would never bother with that. There's too much of me to bother with that, whereas Rhys is wee compared to me, so it'd be a quicker breading.
Yeah, it is a quick breading in my house. When I bread myself, often it's relatively quick and pain-free, actually, when I do that every Sunday. And that was the only one, actually, where as soon as you read it, I was like, well, that's the sort of thing Jess would say.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons. It's one of the several reasons why I am a dog shit at this game.
It does mean that Rhys is in the lead with 3.
Okay, great.
And Rhys does get to give a bonus point because he got 3 out of 3. Yes, Thanyia?
No, I just want the point.
Oh, I see. Oh,
I
sorry.
see. Well, the most stupid person to give a bonus point to right now would be Amber Rudd, but also it would be funny. So you see the bind I'm in, because then it would put Amber Rudd, in the lead? Joint
lead.
Let's make it competitive. Amber Rudd.
Oh, okay. So Amber Rudd gets the bonus points. As we move into the final question, Jess Fostekew, your question, please.
You invent a new sex position. What's it called? Talk us through it.
Okay, there you go. Jess has said that in a mixture of Tomorrow's World presenter and Saturday morning live TV. You've invented a new sex position. What's it called? Tell us all about it.
Yes.
I mean, you've asked everyone else to, so you're gonna. I mean, you've lowered the tone. You've put a bit of blue in.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Depends how creative people are thinking. You don't have to call it a great big obvious Willie and the Tuppence or something rude like that. You can be ethereal about it. If I was going to do it, I'd call it. I'd invent one called the Spiral Staircase. That was aesthetically pleasing, took up very little space, and
just to let you know, I like what you did with your hand when you went spiral staircase.
Yeah, that's one of the moves in the sex act. Yeah, they'll struggle to get that on their WhatsApps unless they're going to send a little video, and I'm watching carefully to see if they're doing that.
I have got 3 answers. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Answer number 1, the linguini. They have not talked us through it, by the way. They've just said
the linguini. It sort of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It does. The thank you, NHS. Sack it off to clap for 60 seconds once a week instead. Bang dick on a pan. Take the burden off the NHS by not having sex and risking pregnancy. Hashtag thank you, NHS.
Very nice.
And finally, sex position, the podcaster. On a desk, stopping every 7 minutes to advertise a mattress company.
Oh, very nice.
Strong answers.
Very strong
linguini.
You think you had
thank you, NHS. The podcast.
Really funny comedians here. That was infuriatingly good. And how are you meant to answer? So we've got linguini, the podcaster, regularly stopping during sex to advertise a mattress. And then thank you, NHS, which was, I didn't get the actual sex part of it. It's a bit of banging
so what you do, you
around.
sack it off to clap for 60 seconds once a week. You bang your dick on a pan, and then you take the burden off the NHS by not having sex and risking pregnancy. Hashtag thank you, NHS.
Right, okay. I think it is Lauren, hashtag thank you, NHS.
Because she's the youngest and she's most likely to use a hashtag?
There's an element of that. I also just can imagine Lauren. She talked about being angry with an ex earlier. If she's going to invent a sex position, it's going to involve someone having to whack their bell end on a bit of kitchen furniture, isn't it?
Bang dick on a pan.
Yeah, that's someone who's not impressed with their ex.
That's very good. That's a very good. Yeah, and shove a spatula up their ass.
Yeah.
Sideways.
And then I think I'm going to go for Rhys Linguini. He's a very succinct joke writer, and it doesn't get more straight to the punchline than that, does it?
And also, it's been actually, to be fair to me as well, my opener and closer for 10 years has been just the word linguini.
But also,
on that succinct.
During this lockdown, Rhys seems to have finally got the ability to grow a little bit of facial hair.
Here we go.
And the little moustache as well. He's like a little Rhys James character act. Rhys Linguini would be an amazing character act. So is that what you've gone for? You've gone Rhys Linguini.
Rhys Linguini, yeah. Thanyia.
NHS Lauren. And the podcaster, Thanyia Moore.
Yeah.
Locked in?
Locked in.
You have got 1 out of 3. And the only one you got was the NHS.
Way.
So well done, but you got the podcaster and Linguini the wrong way round.
Really good
Thanyia,
answers.
you didn't give us an idea of what the position would...
Because I thought I'd have to verbally say it after the fact.
Okay, so have you got an idea of what the linguini is?
I do, because I'm very lazy in sex. I just like to lie there and go on the side. And that's linguini. When you cook it, it just sits on the plate.
I just like to lie there and go on the side. Go on the side. That bit I really like, the go on the side edition.
Once you cooked linguine, it kind of just linguine, sorry, it just sits. It's just like that, isn't it? It's just there. Just
It
lifeless.
lies there and it goes on the side.
Well, hang on. Whoa. Are there foods that isn't that true of all food? That it's just except jelly. Except jelly.
Sit up.
Yeah. Some pasta
They sit
really
up.
gets in fucking
Yeah, like a
bowls.
burger would sit up. A burger, you're not putting a burger on a plate and it goes, I'm just going to go on the side.
So it doesn't go on its
You
side.
cook a penne, it's fucking strong. It's like that. You walk on
Okay,
a
I see.
penne. Linguine
Yeah,
is the way
that's true.
forward, babes.
Yeah, that's true. Of types of pasta,
Saying.
linguine is probably the one, and also most likely waiting for a big spoon as well. So,
Babes. And then also with linguine, what do you always get? Lots of fucking sauce. So there's that.
Very
Also,
nice.
2 times in this call, everyone thought I was Rhys. I'm really looking forward to the future of my career here. I'm on the right fucking track.
Hey, keep
I'm
going
on
the way you're going.
fucking track.
In a few years' time, you could have yourself a shed. All right, if you keep it up.
Jess Fostekew, you got 1 out of 3 then. Congratulations, you get 1 point.
Thanks.
I get to give the bonus points now. And yep, I think I am doing it. I am giving a bonus point to Thanyia Moore for linguine. Definitely Thanyia Moore linguine.
Very nice.
Because
Such
not
a
only was it
modest-
funny, it genuinely feels like the truest thing that's ever been said on this panel.
Yeah.
Not just true about linguine, also true
No.
about herself. I mean, this is the
Yeah,
other.
no, I love that bit.
Yeah, just come on, mate. I'm just gonna lie on my side.
Hurry up.
It's a little bit more effort, isn't it, than lying on your back? So it's
Yeah.
like, we're not. This isn't over. Yeah.
As we go into the proper last round, the scores are Lauren Pattison has 1, Jess Fostekew has 1, Rhys James has 3, Thanyia Moore has 3, Amber Rudd has 3. As we go into the
goodness.
final round, and the question.
I don't want to be this person, but I hate cheating. I think I have 2. Did you give me 2 bonus points? Because I had 1 before.
Oh yeah, you are on 2. Did I not say that?
You said 3.
It's a 3.
Oh, sorry. Did you downscore yourself?
I hate cheating. I can't deal with it.
Oh, well done, mate. I'm going to give you another bonus point.
Yeah, oldest trick in the book. Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Lauren
Fucking
Pattison
Thanyia
on
there.
one,
She knows
Jess
what she's
Fostekew
doing,
is
mate.
on 1. Rhys, Thanyia Moore, and Amber Rudd are on 3 points each.
What a way, Tanya,
I
to
finally
avoid
look like Jess's nipples. That's great.
You just got around the criticism in the YouTube comments there when you eventually win it. That was so genius.
Okay, here we go. And my question is, if you were to release a perfume, what would it be called?
Ooh.
Oh.
Text your answers to that group, so I don't see them, and then I have to guess. One of them is almost definitely going to be linguine. Do you have 4
I'm
answers?
ready.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Jess Fostekew, if you were to release a perfume, what would it be called?
It would be called Désolé. It also would be called Cabin Fever. It also would be called Trojan Morse. It also would be called Smells Good, yeah?
Okay. Trojan Morse, simply because he laughed at his own joke, I'm going Rhys James. When you said Trojan Morse, he laughed.
Sorry, so you don't think it's possible in the realms of reality that I would laugh at someone else's joke?
No.
Thank you, Tanya. I'm
You
going
think
Rhys
it's
James.
the only on-brand thing is for me to laugh at my own joke, and I would never laugh at anyone else? Okay.
Désolé. I'm going, feels French. I'm going most Frenchest looking person.
Oh.
I mean, Tanya is trying to look French. So I'm going Thanyia Désolé. Smells good, yeah. I mean, 100% that is the most common chat-up line in Newcastle.
Yes.
Said to your face and outside of Greg's. Smells good, yeah? So Trojan Morse, Desolé, smells good, yeah? And what was the one I'm missing, please? Your own, Jess Fostekew.
Cabin fever.
I'm going cabin fever. Beautifully straight-faced. Jess Fostekew, locked in.
You have got... you've got one right.
Fuck. I'm usually better at that.
This is great.
You've only got one right.
Day.
I've only got
one right. And the one that you've got right is Lauren.
Hey.
Smells good, yeah?
I do generally in my freezer have all the frozen Greg's pasties that you can buy from Iceland. So I can have Greg's at home.
Get in.
So hold on. So I was wrong to suggest that Rhys only laughs at his own jokes?
Well, no, to be fair, in that moment, I was thinking about one of my jokes. So you were right.
He might have been laughing at my terrible pronunciation of his perfume.
So what was your... Oh, was yours Desolé?
Yeah.
Desolé.
You called me Rhys again. I swear to God, I'm receiving all of this shit.
Oh, God, I did,
Rhys,
didn't I?
this is what you would look like in another life, babes, apparently.
So what were you, Tanya? What was your perfume?
Cabin fever.
Cabin
Very
fever.
nice. Musky.
Yeah, see? Jess knows.
Yeah.
And so yours, Jess, was
Trojan Morse.
Trojan
Because
Morse.
I think to sell a perfume, you should make it sound mysterious, and that's double mystery.
Yes.
Trojans and Morse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I love that she's still
Or
selling
Trojan
the
horse is
mystery.
like, what's inside? What's inside? And a Trojan Morse is the Detective Morse.
What's
Mystery
inside
detective.
Inspector Morse?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Look at her
good.
face.
Not Morse code.
That's nice.
Inspector Morse. And like the advert would just be the tapping of the Morse code for
Oh,
Trojan
yeah.
Morse.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
But like tapping like a gallop, like a horse.
Oh,
Yes. Couple of
nice.
coconut shells.
Yes.
That. Yeah.
What's nice about this, it does work with the narrative of the show. Lauren Pattison gets 1 point, Jess Fostekew gets 2 points, Amber Rudd gets 3 points. But because we've established that they are essentially interchangeable from each other, the joint winners are Rhys Moore and Tanya James.
Yes.
The show. Congratulations.
Lovely.
Thanks.
Good work.
What a team.
Thank you very much. Do we feel that we've learned anything today? Has it been a learning experience?
Oh,
I
I've
learned
learned
that my next Edinburgh show is going to be called I Am Rhys James.
Well, in that case, mine will be called Linguini.
Yeah.
And there'll just be you on your side for an hour.
Yeah. Oh, I know what the poster is, mate.
Jess Fostekew, thank you. Lauren Pattison, thank you. But most thanks go to our joint winners, Tanya Moore and Rhys James. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.